come to realize that we make a lot of mistakes while traveling. And even though we hate it when we do, it's actually a good thing. 2 weeks ago we visited Seville, the last of Andalusia's golden 3 places to visit. We really don't want you to make the same mistakes we did, so we're going to cover all 4 of our mistakes, and a mistake other people make, and give you some tips on how to avoid them all. While we're at it, we'll also show you the beautiful things that we did manage to see in Seville. Here are the 4 mistakes we made, 1 other common mistake, and the 1 thing we did right. Mistake number 1. This was our most frustrating mistake so far. We booked the wrong day for the Royal Alcázar of Seville.
Well, I am incredibly disappointed. To bring it back a couple days, we had it in our heads that we were leaving Castel de Ferro on a Thursday. We also knew at the same time that we were leaving on the 7th, but for some reason our brains just thought the 7th was a Thursday, but the 7th was a Saturday. We had planned everything for when we were leaving on the Thursday. So I went to go plan that and book that, and I was like, okay, we're leaving on a Thursday, so I want to book it for a Thursday. And I booked it, and then a few days later, we realized, wait a second, like it was like Wednesday night, we had packed everything. We had packed everything to leave the next day. And then I was like, tomorrow's not the 7th. This doesn't make any sense. We shouldn't be leaving tomorrow. And so we realized we were off by 2 days, and we were about to try to like leave our apartment 2 days early, and it wasn't gonna work out because we've planned a bunch of stuff in a row to get to our next long stay and all of these things, and we're like, what the heck were we thinking? Anyway, amongst all that, I also didn't realize and didn't think about the fact that when I booked to go see Alcázar, I booked it for the Thursday. I did not book it for Saturday, the 7th. So here we are in Seville, having bought tickets for Alcázar, and we cannot go in.
Booking attractions while on vacation can be very dangerous. Dates and locations change during the planning process, which leaves wrong information in your head. Add this to the very real condition of vacation brain, and you have the perfect recipe for disaster. Our tip to avoid this mistake? Write it all out. Use a daily planner or a Google Calendar to write down your trip plans so that you can see all the dates and locations clearly. Look it over when you are done to make sure you've written it down correctly, and have your partner confirm the dates. Plan the times you want to see the attractions and write them down. When actually booking the attractions, double check that the date you are purchasing tickets for is matched with the times, dates, and locations on your calendar. Mistake number 2, we only stayed in Seville for a day, which was entirely too short a time. Our tip to avoid this mistake? To really see Seville, you need 2 days as a bare minimum. 3 or 4 would likely be better if you have the time. We will be talking more about how to explore Andalusia in a later video. Let us know in the comment section how much time you would take to see southern Spain, if or when you can. Mistake number 3. We visited Seville last. After seeing Ronda, Cordoba, and Granada, Seville was a little underwhelming. Our tip to avoid this mistake: if you're planning on visiting Andalusia's golden 3 places to visit, start in Seville. Seville is certainly beautiful, it just isn't as beautiful compared to the others. We'll be covering this topic more thoroughly in our upcoming Unpopular Opinions About Spain video. But for now, know that you should book it last. Mistake number 4. We missed the Seville Spring Fair. We missed it not because we weren't in Seville on the right day. We missed it because we didn't hear about it until we were leaving Seville. The Seville Spring Fair sounds a little like Oktoberfest meets a North American circus and fair that stretches out over 1.2 square kilometers. Our tip to avoid this mistake? If you want to avoid the feeling of missing something spectacular while visiting Seville, or any other place for that matter, look up events in that place while researching your destination. Most destinations will have a tourism website, but a Google search often works just as well. Mistake number 5. We didn't make this mistake, but many people do. Don't visit Seville in the summertime. With an average summertime temperature of 36 degrees Celsius or 97 Fahrenheit, Seville is Europe's hottest city. A 40-plus day is not surprising in this blazing hot city. This brings us to the one thing that we definitely got right and our tip to avoid this mistake. Visit Seville in the early spring or late fall. This is easily the best time to take it all in and stay comfortable. Assuming you're planning on seeing Andalusia's gold in 3 places, and you can't come during cooler months, swap out Seville and see Ronda instead. You'll still see the same things that you might have seen in Seville in Granada, Cordoba, and Ronda. We went in the springtime. Going to Seville in May means less heat and less people. School lets out in late June all over the world, which means summer vacations haven't started yet. This also means that there are far less people out and about in the tourist destinations in Spain. Do you want to see more about visiting Spain in the spring? Check out our video on that topic here.
We are at the Plaza de España, I believe, and that's how we would say it. And it is beautiful. The boys have really enjoyed seeing this space because it's from a scene in Star Wars. Alright, so since we've missed out on Alcázar, we wanted to see if there's something else in Seville that we would be able to do in the meantime. So we are going to try to get into the Seville Cathedral. Let's see if we can make it in. Yay! We got tickets to go inside Seville Cathedral, and so this is a UNESCO site here in Seville. We're quite excited. The building on the outside is absolutely marvelous. We'll get some more videos in here of that for you, but let's go inside and take a look.
really hope that you've learned from our mistakes and have a great visit to Seville and the rest of Andalusia's golden 3 places to visit. And as always, like this video, subscribe, and keep joining us every further mile.
Why did you grab that? Do you want to take a video of me?
Yeah, I want to hear your story on the video.
I climbed up the egg because I saw the crack. And then I fell on the crack and I broke more until it almost got to the TV. And I almost broke the TV.
Oh no.
But the chair was like, and the TV was like,
The TV inside, Mama?
yeah, like. Now say, now you can say.
Mama, when Wylder was inside of you in an egg, he watched 1,100 YouTubes, ate 1,000 ice creams, and went poop in the egg.
Yeah, because there was no toilet.